Good morning everybody, it's Hugh from Berthon. I hope you're really well. Amazing, super bright sunny day down here. We're down at the wonderful Mayflower Marina in Plymouth. There we have the home of the Royal Navy around here. Okie dokie, we're going to look at a really interesting boat today. She's brand new to the market. She's called AURORA. She is an Oyster LD43. She is a 2006 boat. She is number 3, which means that she has the 440 horsepower Yanmar engines, which are unbelievably good in this boat, twin to a pair of Ham jets. Let's go have a look at her. Here we go. So I'm going to try and do this even though it's a bit windy. So built by McDell Marine to a design by Oyster. She's actually built down in New Zealand and then fitted out, and more work's done over here in the UK, commissioned and handed over by Oyster. You've got a full planing hull with quite a lot of tech, Kevlar, etc. reinforcement. We've got a really nice anchor up on the bow. There'll actually be a different anchor to that when the boat is delivered. She's also got these really nice rails around, which were an option on these boats and make the boat a huge amount safer. We then got a nice flat deck. This one has the extra grab rails here and some mattress for the foredeck. And she's got the timber rails around here. So the hull is blue. Needs polishing relatively regularly on these boats, just to keep it from bleaching out a little bit. Got extra grab rails just for moving around, and there are also extra grab rails down below, so it makes her a huge amount easier to move around. Quite a quick boat. She will top out just about 30 knots. Really happy to cruise at anything underneath that. And you'll also see that the previous owner also put on these removable aft bars, so there's a cage around the bathing platform for, especially when you're maneuvering the boat in close quarters, and getting on and off in port makes it a huge amount easier to move around. It's called the LD43. That means lunch and dinner, and the idea was that you can have your lunch inside or your lunch out here, and then you can move inside for dinner. So it's got a really nice aft cockpit and a really great interior, so we'll go and pop on board. We've got twin Hamilton jets here. They're 292 jets. They mean that the boat has an incredibly light touch, so you don't need to give it much power. Never ever lose control of it, because it's not working on conventional rudders, and it also means that there's quite a lot of wizardry that we'll show you later to make that all happen. So coach roof is here with a couple of opening hatches. It's got a new Raymarine Quantum 2, a new EcoMax See Me up there. We've got these 2 grab rails, one each side, horns at the forward end, and you've got a completely flat foredeck, again with hatches. That's into the heads and shower compartment, that's into the galley, and that's into the forward cabin. So these boats just have a double forward cabin with a large berth in it. A really great layout. It's not got loads and loads of bunks in it, but it works really efficiently. Just have a look in here. A new gas strut on the anchor locker, and this whole lot can pivot and come back in here, so you can have it clean or leave the anchor ready to deploy like that. And we've got a Lumar windlass here, and she's just got a wash down there, and these are controls for raising and lowering your windlass. There are super decks, as you can see. Nice non-slip on them, and this cage runs right the way around. 3 forward facing screens, wiper on each with a jet wash. You can walk right the way down this side deck. I'll just show you the insignia there, LD43 lights. She's SSR registered. hood. This is the summer weight hood, and there's also a winter weight hood on her as well in slightly heavier material. And then this really nice timber trim on here. Diesel, so 2 tanks, one each side. Your water tank is dead central down the centre line of the boat with a filler there. Really easy to get on and off, just like that. And you've got this lovely flat platform. She's being sold with a 275 brand new Yamaha inflatable. It's got snap davits here so that holds off there, and this is a really neat idea. So you can either have it as a part of the bathing platform, or it flips up to make the aft transom gate. Beautiful varnish work here. Beautiful varnish work underneath this table as well. I'll just show you. So we've got a fridge underneath here with the owner's supply of Guinness. There's another flap there that allows you to access the forward end of the fridge. You can have this completely open. You can have it closed off a little as we have today. Access to the jets are underneath here. You can see the pickies. There's a hot and cold shower there. You've got baskets for your fenders, shore power inlets there, and these are really nicely built, so there's plenty of locker space underneath here. Raising and lowering electric windows port and starboard, and then there's a manual pane that drops down here, so you can open up the entire back end of the boat so that the whole lot is open, or you can keep it closed like it is now. Lights up here, and then heading inside. Owners are on board, just enjoying a really nice day on her. We have Navtex, lights, clock and barometer, all of that stuff. 2 big tables, and this one is in the ivory leather with the timber tables, timber trim on the floor. So Yanmar 440 underneath here. They've run, from memory, it's about 455 hours. She is air conditioned, so we have the air conditioning unit there. We've got really nice blinds that go down, which are the ocean air blinds, and there's also a screen cover that keeps her cool in port. And these really nice chairs here, completely forgotten the brand name of them, but it'll come to me later. Incredibly adjustable, and you have your main helm position. So you've got opening hatches starboard and port. There's a TV that rises up out of here. Co-pilot's here. She's got Webasto heating. She's also got electric Dimplex heating, which is that stuff down there, and she's also got air conditioning, so everything. Really recent Axiom plotter and Echo Max, so that's an active radar enhancer. This is your Mouseboat control, so this allows you to, by selecting here when the jets are on, it will give you control, and you can hold the boat alongside by hitting hold like that, and then this either raises or lowers your revs to hold you there. We've got wind direction indicator here. You've got your conventional bucket and throttle controls here. We also have a backup here, which is called a jog stick. So these are your engine ignitions, and this here powers up this screen like so, and that will just go through and show you that you have a little captain at the top, and this deals with your engagement of your gearboxes, etc., for back flushing. Engine controls, more nav kit, really nice Exalto wipers here. She's got upgraded Lenco trim tabs and actuators, allows her to ride much better. VHF, these are for moving the lifts up and down, which we have turned off for now. And then you've got water separators, water tank, and these exhaust alarms there. So full set of manuals, full service history, fantastic piece of kit. We've got a custom set of stairs here, so you can return it back to the original should you wish, and she's got this really nice, I think it's cherry interior, you have all of your DC 12 volt, which shows it's built by Del Marine. DC 12 volt inverter charger, and this goes down into your 230, 240. This shows you AC coming in. Then we have generator here. It's run very few hours. It was replaced from memory in about 2016. Then you've got your main isolators are here for domestic bank, emergency parallel and starting bank. So that's all underneath there. And then you've got all your lighting panels and all the rest of it. And this is the sort of lobby. We've got heads and shower in there, forward cabin there, and then this is your galley area. So we have an inverted microwave, 2-zone Miele induction hob, loads and loads of storage here, and she has a very rare set of Oyster crockery, and I know you're going to ask this, cutlery also. 2 sinks there, loads more storage underneath here, and a nice stainless steel Mouseboat fridge, so that's engine driven, and it's got a vent down there for your Webasto diesel heating. Heads compartment, it's really clean. It's got the teak floor, which I think the first 4 boats had. So this is hull number 3, 2006. It's really light and bright, and then it gives you this phenomenally nice shower stool, which is separate and forward with its own hatch there to ventilate it, seat and replacement shower head. Loos are all electric and all that sort of stuff, and that one's got a new flushing motor as of the last couple of years. Then we have forward cabin. It's got big centerline double berth with stairs going up either side. You've got drawer storage and little trinkets lockers here. Clock and barometer. This ceiling is in moulded plastic, and then we've got a 4-deck hatch there with a blind one side or blackout. As you can see, some of these boats have leaked around this forward hatch. This one is absolutely spot on, just as it left the factory. Reading lights there, more lights at the head of the bed, and a nice hanging locker on the port side with another heater vent. This whole bed pops up, and you've got an enormous storage void underneath here. So that carcassing behind there, there's a massive amount of storage underneath there. But that is Aurora. She is a fantastic example of the rather wonderful Oyster LD43. She's on the market with Berthon now, and I hope that was relatively useful for you.